Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Sean the Prawn Whale.
That's what they call me, mate.
And you can call me either Sammy Hotcakes Hitzke or the Pancake Man.
Here we go.
I don't know or care, either was fine, but in case you haven't guessed it, we are going prawning. Shauno, what's your prawning experience like?
Oh, big and extensive, mate. I can actually name all 4 of them I've caught, but none of them been size, that's the thing. So if I get any more than 4 and that big, I'm stoked.
Well, I'm hoping for a bit more than 4. I'm keen for 4 kilos.
Ooh.
But we're going to go out. We're in the Caboolture River.
Yep.
Rumours have it, prawns are on. My old man went out yesterday, got a few.
I'll be stoked if I throw the net correctly. So that's all. And 4 prawns. If I get that, mate, great day all round.
He's talking a big game, big game. Didn't you grow up in New South Wales?
Yeah, we didn't start throwing a net for a while, mate. But don't you worry, I did my stretches this morning. Let's just say I've got this covered.
Oh dear. Righto, we got to get out there. Righto, go. That'll do.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Head oi! The big fella. Mate, give us a look.
I just caught all the prawns. Holy heck.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Right. That's very
Oh, I'm glad you caught him. Shauno, you happy, mate?
That is amazing.
What do you reckon? Go home?
I'm done. That's up this PB.
PB?
Size and quantity. That is. Oh, I can go back to the ramp. Quite happy with it.
Got a couple. Here we go. I'm on the board. Oh, there's that stick that you were chasing. Slowly but surely. Show me the money. Ooh! Oh, another PB stick. Well, the boys are lighting up here. Show the camera, mate. Show the camera.
That's a PB.
I don't know if the camera's pointing the right way, but
it's about a 4 kilo prawn in anyone's book.
Mate, if we keep doing this consistently all day, we might have to have a beer and some cooked prawns when we get home. The old into the window. You should be on them. I can see your sounder there, your net there. Nice, Gary. Look at that. Shauno, we're killing it, mate.
How good is this, mate? How much fun is it?
Prawning.
Couple of big models in here, mate.
Oh, there's some stonkers. There's some prawn cutlets in there.
I think this one's a lobster, actually. It's a mini lobster.
Oh, speaking of look at the size of it, get that net back down. You're like, oh, good. Oh, shit. I didn't feel any of them, and that was on a open too. Oh.
Oh yes, 10 kilo prawn.
You.
Sticks that go. Got prawns.
Hey?
Got prawns.
Did you? So.
Look at that. There's many prawns to fill there,
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. That is a successful wrap. We only got 1 bucket between the 2 of us, so we were 1 bucket short of our limit, but they're big prawns, they're good prawns.
Yeah. PB'd, mate, PB'd.
Jump in, mate. Jump in. Let's have a look
let's
at the
do
catch
this.
and bring your esky. We need to.
Oh yeah.
We need to do some prawning. The prawn shuffle, we'll call it.
Don't you try and take mine either, mate. Or
Individually marked.
I've got that 4 kilo one in there.
Oh, 3 metre flatty there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Complete with herring shine, because I caught the most herring ever.
It's quite a lot.
How cold is it in there?
Yeah, pretty cold.
Oh, it is cold. Look at that. Good prawn. Good prawn. Mate,
That's it.
Happy.
Mate, that's the most prawns I've ever seen outside a co-op. Look at that. Like, that would be.
yeah, you got to be happy with that. Look at that. That is solid prawn team.
Mate, if I went out,
Oh, yes.
yes, got him.
Good.
If I went out for half a day and just came back with that, I'd be over the moon. Look at that.
That's half a bucket. Half a bucket.
Yeah, if I was to be truthful here, I probably caught, I'd say about 80% of it. No, I didn't. I probably caught about this much. Probably about that much. But that's pretty good for me. I'm fully stoked here, like literally over the moon. That is amazing. If you haven't tried prawning, give that a go.
In true Shauno fashion, he's got to shoot home for another work meeting, which he's probably going to be late for again.
Slash beer meeting, mate. Just trying to get out of washing the boat, that's all.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to cook up a few. You guys said last time you wanted to see a boil up, so we're going to boil up some prawns and have some prawns the old-fashioned way.
I was about to ask you how you do that. You just
Well, mate,
I'll have to watch a video.
You're going to have to keep yours in the fridge for a while and watch the video. I'm going to give you guys a bit of a step-by-step on how to boil up some prawns. This is the way I do it. There's plenty of other ways to do it, I'm sure, but yeah, this is the way I do it, and I found it works an absolute treat. Things that I've got ready, I've got 5 litres of water in a big pot here. It is important to measure out how much water you do have in this, which means I know exactly how much salt to add. Now, adding salt to your prawns is an absolute must. It makes them taste a whole lot better, and they don't get that watery taste. The trick to adding salt is 35 grams per litre. So 5 litres, I need 175 grams of salt. Now you want to give that a quick mix in to make sure it's all dissolved. I've got it's a pretty specialised prawn and crab cooker. It's a companion power cooker. So you got the big regulator there, but it jets out a heap of gas and really heats up quickly. So I'll just turn it on. Probably should have done that before I put that on. There we go. There's a lot of heat coming off that. Now we're cooking. I will crank it up so you'll hear it when you open it right up. You'll hear it raw. So that's pumping some serious heat. Chuck the lid and let that come to the boil. Now the next step, we want to grab our prawns out of our esky and chuck them in the basket. Scoop them out. Now obviously if you had a heap of prawns, you'd probably put 10 litres in the pot and get that to boil, and you could do 4-5 kilos at a time. The reason I got 5 litres is because I'm not doing that many prawns at once, so you don't need as much water. It just prolongs your cooking time trying to get all that water to boil. Now I bet you that's not boiling yet. No, not boiling yet. So while that's getting done, it is worthwhile sorting out where you're going to put your prawns after they're cooked. So I've got another esky here. You see, that's a full-on ice slurry. Now that is super cold because you want to chill them down as quickly as possible. Now, very, very important to remember that you need to have salt water in that slurry as well. If you've got fresh water, just water and ice, then you're going to wash all that flavour and salt out of the prawns that you just boiled into them, and they're going to taste a bit watery and a bit crap, and they'll probably go soft. So make sure you put salt in there. I actually put more salt in there than I do in the boiling liquid, so I'll probably put about 40 to 42, 43 grams of salt per litre of water, and you can go even further if you enjoy kind of saltier food, so it's very much to taste. And here's a little tip for you. I usually put a bit more in there, but I also add a bit of brown sugar, and that just gives them that little hint of sweetness. I'll stir that through. Little hint of sweetness. Now that again is very much to taste. You just put in how much you like. I'd usually put a lot more than that in, but I don't have any. Yep, oh, that's what we're looking for. Roll and boil. Okay. Now, use your coat hanger for this. Grab your prawns. Chuck that lid back on now. Now I've turned the heat right up too, because you want to get it back to the boil as quickly as possible. Now they're starting to cook already. I like to keep on giving a bit of a stir through. Oh, sorry, we've steamed up the camera. It'll only take probably 3 to 5 minutes depending on how many prawns you're doing, but what you want to do is continue cooking them until they start to float. So you can see there's a couple floating there already. When the majority of them are floating, they're ready to go, and you start to get that foam on top. Now that when they float, it means the flesh is starting to pull away from the shell, which means they are ready to eat. There's a bit of air in there and they're going to be easy to peel. They're probably 30 seconds away from being done. Yeah, I can feel them. They're all floating there now. We are on it. We are on. So what you want to do, kill your gas at the bottle, of course. Get your esky ready for the ice slurry. Yeah, see, they're all floating there now. Perfect. Now remember, everything's going to be roasting hot here, so lots of carefulness. Straight into the ice. And you want to stir them through that ice slurry so they cool down as quick as possible. Here's the next little hot tip for you. Because this is nice and salty water, the longer you leave them in here, the saltier they'll get. So if you like nice salty foods, leave them in there for, 10-15 minutes. If you don't, you can pull them out after 5, but just make sure they're nice and cold when you pull them out. So I'm going to leave them in there. They're all submerged. I'm going to leave them in there for I'll probably leave them in there for 10 minutes. Righto, it's time. It is time. I want a nice big one. He will do. Oh, this is the best part about prawning. Fresh from ocean to plate. I'll take the poo shoot out. I'll tell you what, you can tell they're fresh. They've got that nice little crisp snap when you eat them. They're salty, little bit of sweetness. That is absolutely delicious. And yeah, this is exactly why you go prawning. Delicious. Well guys, that's all we've got time for today. I've got a whole esky of prawns I've got to get through. Tell you what, I reckon I'll give it a pretty good nudge as well. If you liked the video or you learnt something today, make sure you leave us a comment and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, because I've got plenty more fishing action to come. Until next week guys, have a good one. Hope you get stuck into a few fish, and I'll see you out there. Cheers.